last night when I got home and my 10-year-old grandson said to me, "Papi, I don't like you as Prime Minister." Ladies and gentlemen, as a low-lying island nation, our development strategies must be smart and sustainable. 80% of the landmass of the Bahamas will be threatened by a 1-meter rise in the sea level. Even as we urge the larger nations of the world to reduce their enormous carbon footprint and to help small island developing states to mitigate the effects of climate change, we must play our part in developing sustainable energy. A major goal of my government over the next 5 years is an ambitious solarization program.
Regional leaders pushing the issue of climate change to the world in the midst of an active Atlantic hurricane season. Leaders across the Caribbean are appealing for not only recognition when it comes to curbing climate change, but any assistance the international community can render.
Dominica's Ministry of the Environment cited in a recent presentation that the island is extremely vulnerable to climate change. Some of those impacts include a global rise in temperature of between 1.1 degrees Celsius and 6.4 degrees Celsius by the year 2100. Sea level rise up to 10 inches by 2025, and more intense hurricanes resulting in intense rains and flash floods.
Our message to the international community has always been the impact of climate change in our communities. It is difficult for island states like us, and we do not have any. We do not emit any greenhouse gases, but we are the major sufferers of this, and this was my message to the international community. We've been crying to you, say, look, let us assist us in putting mitigation systems in place to minimize on the loss of lives and property.
Prime Minister Dr. The Honorable Hubert Minnis fully endorses the region's position on climate change. He believes renewable energy is one solution.
It gives the entire Caribbean an opportunity to move towards that solarization system, because as he mentioned about climate change, we must all do our part, and I think that would be a great contribution towards moving, assisting with climate change. Because if we continue down this road, it's only a matter of time before storms are in excess of 200 miles per hour and our land below sea level, so we would be severely devastated. So it's essential that we move towards a green environment, not just the Bahamas, but the entire Caribbean.